Hello Pisces, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw honest truth. This is your September forecast, and your theme is the Magician, inventive, manifestation, fulfilling your true potential, and just creating the life that you want, being a visionary and making that materialize. All right, let's see what the cards have in store for you this month. So what does Pisces need to know for September? Yeah, okay. Let me just get a few more. All right, interesting. Okay, I can see how the Magician is lining up into this. So in the recent past that's leading into this reading, you have a big wish, a big desire that you have a lot of love around. And I feel like at this present moment, you're being stuck in your head and giving up on that. And also, it's like you manifested what you want, but then something changed. And honestly, it was your attitude and your perspective, because I think that you were, like, it's going to get better. Okay, I'm not trying to ream you out. But I feel that this big wish, it's like it was fulfilled, but it didn't come fully into completion. I think because your ego took over, and ego is great, right? Ego helps us. However, when it is in a negative state rather than a higher vibration, it can sometimes stop us from fulfilling our potential. So you have the ability to manifest and get what you want, especially in regards to love. It's just that sometimes the negative talking ego, or the narrow-minded ego that thinks, oh, it's going to be this way, this way, this way, this way. Actually, no. We are in the third dimension. Our minds are very limited. You need to, when you have a big wish, just give it up to spirit. And there are many ways for it to come back to you. For example, okay, maybe one of the things that you're wanting to manifest is a life partner. And there's this one person that you want to fulfill that role. One person. When there might be tens of thousands of people that can fulfill that role, and maybe even better than that person that your mind has decided is the only person. You're making it very difficult for the universe to actually allow you to manifest what you want, which is true committed love. When you say, oh, but it has to be that one person, well, that's not enough to work with. Be a little bit more open. There are actually, I would say, 8 potential different possibilities around you, but you're so stuck on, oh, it's going to be this one, that you're actually really limiting yourself. You're your own worst enemy, at least your ego, when it's in a negative space. However, I do see you stepping out of this in the near future, okay? I do see that you're going to just be like, you know what? I'm going to focus based on the feeling. I'm going to focus based on how this person makes me feel. Do they make me happy? And things like that. Because more than one person on this planet, in my opinion, can make you happy in that way, for sure. I mean, have you only ever dated one person? I think you're going to take a big risk and kind of start with a new, clean slate. And I think you're going to be a little bit more practical, a bit more down to earth, potentially looking for someone, not so much for how you think they should be, but you actually might focus a little bit more on compatibility. Can you live together? Do you want the same lifestyle? Do you both make a decent amount of money that you can have the lifestyle that you want? You know what I mean? I do see kind of like, almost like being like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to just, the way I've been thinking before hasn't been helping. I'm just going to start over from square one, which is very refreshing in a good way. And that is because it's like finding that balance between the emotional connection, that real love with one another, and seeing if they're compatible practically. Attraction and compatibility are both what's needed for a long-term commitment. By the way, this could be something else. This could also be a job or work or something like that. Something that you've wanted for a long time, and it brings you emotional happiness. Let's get a few clarification cards. What does Pisces need to know for September? Yeah, cool, interesting. Okay, I think for most of you it's about love. Yeah, So you've kind of had a bit of a wake-up call. I think you're at this moment in the process of being more connected with spirit. You've recognized your pattern in the past to a certain degree that stops you from fulfilling your wishes. You're tired of giving up on love, but you still kind of have this pattern a little bit, but I think you're really going to get that spark of, okay, I need to do something different. I need to start acting differently. I need to start speaking differently. I need to start making different decisions. And it is kind of a wake-up call because we've got 3 aces here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Discs. So I do feel that you are going to be waking up. And also, you might be giving a little bit more. You might be realizing like, okay, I need to also let people know the way that I feel. I need to express that. I need to talk to people. And it's not even just about feelings. Being like, okay, if someone doesn't do the dishes, you're just going to tell them that. You're not going to like keep it inside and be like, they should know, blah, blah, blah. Like just, you're going to be like, oh, we'll just tell them. Save you a lot of trouble. So be more practical in that sense. I think you're replanning how you want your life to be and how you want your life to go. And that's why you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to make a change. And I think you will be a lot more focused because of that. You'll be a lot more focused on compatibility and things like that. But also how you can help make the relationship more compatible. That it's not just like, this is the way it's going to be, and this is it, and then you need to act like this, and I'm going to act like this, and da-da-da. No. You're moving beyond that now. You're going to be a lot better in this regard. And you still have a ways to go, but well done. All right, let's get a few advice cards. So what advice does Pisces need for September? Take the risk, because the way that you've been going is it's just not going to work anymore in the long term. So first advice card, we've got the Fool. It's better to go into a new situation with nothing, no preconceived notions, no baggage, than coming in with all of this baggage. So just be a little bit more open. Look at any new relationship, or even if it's like the same person, look at them like almost like you've never met them before, because to try and just break free from any patterns, any negative patterns, right? So just try and let go of the past and just be a little bit more open, because the way that things have been going, it's just not going to work anymore. The 10 is an end, and this is duty, obligation, responsibility. I feel like you may make up all of these rules in your head, and you just think like, it's like you make up these rules in your head and then you just go with them, and then if they wear you out. There are no real rules in love. Like ultimately, like they're going to be different for everyone else overall. Okay, maybe there are some fundamental ones, but at the end of the day, you're making up a whole bunch of rules, a whole bunch of this is the way that things are going to be, and it's just causing you stress and strain, and you can't do it anymore. That's why you need to just get rid of all that baggage. Okay, those preconceived notions are baggage, and just go a little bit more free-spirited. Third advice card, we've got the Hermit. So you might want to really, once you let go of this baggage and preconceived notions, really like cut off from people, social media, when you are wanting to explore what's really important for you, because you don't need me, you don't need people on the internet, you don't need anyone ultimately to tap into the inner wisdom that you already have, okay? Sometimes too much outer advice and influence and media and blah, 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 that can give you all of these preconceived notions that you seem to have been rolling with for a long time. You have all the answers within you. This is an old soul card. You are an old soul. You've experienced many lifetimes, and you have so much information internally, intuitively, that you will never find on Google ever. You have all of the answers, so you might want to cut off a little bit and really tap into your own intuition, your own wisdom, your own knowledge, your own power, because it's already there. And be very, very wary of any negative patterns, because I feel that you can get trapped in your mind with a certain perspective, and then you really limit yourself in that sense to the pure potential of what the universe actually has to offer, right? Because you can really get whatever you want. The devil is kind of making you think, oh no, it's only this way. Not true. But you can always walk away from that way of thinking, always. If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's all in the description box below. You can also follow me on social media, and I do monthly and mid-monthly readings. Definitely make sure you're subscribed, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. Ooh, the Chariot. Whatever it is you want to do, any new goal, any new objective, maybe you want to move somewhere, go for it, go for it, go for it. You got this. Have a great month. Bye.